It is Wednesday. Let me
Yep,
turn
we're
the
here.
stream on. I'm here with my Dustin from
Yep.
the Juice Talk Radio that does 90 Day Fiance and other shows. Dustin
Mm-hmm.
runs over there. And we are going to talk this crazy Vanderpump
Crazy Vanderpump Rules.
portion that is going on.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that a lot of how angry everybody was at Tom outside of the show now over his recent interview, I guess you want to call it.
Uh, I kind of realized it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna sit well with any of the other cast members. I just had a feeling like that. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
love you. Or you on the store? Okay. Bye. Love you. Love you.
Hi, Aaron.
Oh, hey, Aaron. And Amy's here too, I think. They'll be here soon. But so all right. So watching this episode,
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I enjoyed it until I realized that Lisa that what she was doing with pushing them to forgive him wasn't the healthiest thing.
No, I didn't. I didn't agree with that. Everybody's gonna forgive somebody when they're ready for it. And I could tell you, and talked about this last week, like the stage. I'm going through that as well with another person. I ain't gonna say the name, but I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not ready for all of that because I feel like he hurt me deeply. So that's how I feel like right now. So I don't want to. I'm just saying that real quick. But
No,
so
I
I felt like I felt like that kind of kind of really was stepping on other people's toes right there. So yeah.
also if he is still this in trouble mentally, then you need to take him off the show, Lisa, and take him and get him help. Like you're gonna push a bunch of people on him that are still mad at him and not ready to forgive him because you think he's ready to, he's thinking about unaliving himself at one point, or she says now. And it didn't dawn on me that he's talking about he felt like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's trying to act like he's talking like that now.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Mm-hmm.
So it's like she's not realized like if that's the case, then these people shouldn't be around him to make it worse. Like if it's his mental, and I'm not saying that he hasn't had these thoughts. Like I need to clarify something else. There's situational depression, which people get is when a situation that anybody will get depressed over. You lose a loved one, you break up with somebody, you do make a bad thing. That's situational depression. Anybody would get low and depressed over something like that. There's also mental illness that's depression.
Yeah.
And Lisa, I feel like it's not the same. Her brother obviously was dealing with some, always had maybe something going on. I don't know, but like she can't compare the two. And she might be scared for him, but if you're that scared that you're pushing people to forgive him, then maybe you should take him and get him help, or like
Yeah.
maybe not have the
Well,
show going on right now.
I will give her that, but I think that he doesn't need to be. I think, and you can tell me what you think, but I think he doesn't need to be on the show. I think we can. I think we can go without him, and if not, she needs to. She needs to take the show, put on all pause. But I told you that for plenty of times. I think this will be the final season anyway, and if it ain't, I don't know why there wouldn't be because there just ain't very much else to talk about. I think we're in the final chapter of the show, and I hope that Bravo realizes that.
Yep. And it's like, his recent behavior, like I thought by now, this present day, he would be so self-aware and he would have realized, he's doubling down on things. And like, I understand like he's angry, he's mad. And yes, it was outrageous, the amount of hate that he got, but it's not the same of what he's comparing it to. I'm not even going to say what he compared it to. I'll know what he said today. That's not the same. And and I feel like you're not well, sir. And maybe whoever's advising you to have these interviews or do these interviews isn't the right person for you, because I feel like you're allegedly on something. You might not be drinking, but you have crazy eyes, sir. And, Mr. Tom, I love you to death. I feel like, maybe you're now realizing, you've lost a leg, you've blew up your life because you're not drinking. So you're getting a little bit more sober and clear headed. And now you're starting to feel things. But now it's time to walk away. That's how you're feeling, because you can't push your problem, what you did, and just make them feel so guilty that they have to choose between Ariana and you because Lisa is afraid you're going to do something.
Yeah.
Does he seem like that to you now? I
You.
don't think he seems depressed that he's going to do that now.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he seems. I don't think he seems like that now, but he did before. But I think he's doing better now.
He's like,
Yeah, I think he's doing better now.
And I feel like no matter people say, "Oh, he didn't mean he doesn't know what he's saying," I understand that. Like, maybe he didn't realize what he was saying that day today. But hello, sir, you need to not be on TV. You need to not do interviews if you can't control what you're saying.
Yeah,
because he's about to be canceled over that statement about comparing himself to George Floyd and everything else. Like, whatever.
Well, there was a lot of when that stuff was going on with that certain thing. A lot of shows got canceled because of that.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think that show could be canceled because of what he said on the interview. So
the thing is, they could have cut that part out and they didn't. And like, what is that about? Like, I don't know why they would leave. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not thinking straight, and he's allowing these.
No, he's not.
These people to interview him, and if you can't like express yourself, stop interviewing with, especially the New York Post, Mr. Sandoval, because you just pissed everybody off. Now everybody's cursing you out. Everybody wants you off the show. You need help. You haven't learned anything. Like, you're mad at Ariana for what? Like, be mad at the fact that you just couldn't figure your shit out to break up, and that's what you're mad at. You know what I mean? Like, you had a loveless relationship because you just couldn't figure out your shit enough to break up. And you had to step out on her, and you're mad about it because people are mad about it. And yeah, it's a little over the top now, but now you're saying shit and doing shit, and you're like trying to compare yourself to things. Like, yeah, the amount of hate's ridiculous. Like, he of course, obviously hasn't unalived anybody, but to literally like get off of TV or do something, Sean, because it's not.
He needs to get off of he needs to get off of TV, and he needs to have some therapy.
Yeah.
Deep therapy.
Yeah.
And if he feels like after he does the therapy, if he feels like he can go back on TV and do something, but my opinion, he needs to stay off of TV for right now.
Yeah, I don't think he knows what's good enough for himself. He would tell you right now that he's fine and he's okay. And I don't know.
I don't think he's okay though. I really don't.
But I'm enjoying the Allie and James of it all. I love the fact that they're getting ready to have a pool party. It's so exciting to me.
Yeah.
I love James. I love Allie. I don't care that he had issues in his past. He's obviously working on it. He knows the consequences. He doesn't want to feel, he doesn't want to repeat the past. So, whatever happened with them, that they made her leave, they got in an argument. And you know what? If he has to stop drinking, good. I'm glad. Like, I'm glad about it. Got him there. It's none of Lala's business, actually. As a sober person and somebody who's in AA too, like, and you're sober too, Ariana, don't sit there, Ariana, Lala, and question somebody's sobriety and why they did it. It's triggering for him to do that. Thank God Allie was like smart enough to say to look, why don't you talk to James about why he's sober? You know? Because he's got his new house and like he's Castle Kennedy. I love the fact that he gets excited going to buy 12 beach towels. And he made a little riff that said something about her. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that part. Yeah, I seen that part.
He has this new barbecue, and I like how everybody's bringing him plants. But
I do too.
And I like his fake grass because I have fake grass too, and I'm all for it. And but then we see Ariana hanging out with Katie. And Katie's the wet rag. I can't stand it. It's such a drag. Like, she's such a Like, oh, we gotta get one, I guess. Is it worth it? She's never happy for anyone. Katie's never won an argument or never been wrong in her life, according to her. She's just always like, oh, Sheena was saying last night, and she wants to forgive Tom. And, like they're talking about all these points that we were talking about. See you next Tuesday about how they want to forgive Tom or whatever. And it's Katie's like, see, trust her. I don't trust Sheena again. I'm like, see, Katie, and Sheena, stop trusting Katie.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it?
Why is Katie here?
She needs to get off of there.
Like, there's no reason for you to be here. Listen, Ariana's, doing her thing, running around the country, doing her whatever her appearance is. If the store opens up or there's something about her opens up, great. But Katie, get off the show. Like, we don't need you anymore. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but you're just a drag.
I don't think I agree with you. She don't need to be there.
She's negative. She's so fucking negative. Like, she's always downing on everyone. Like, she's just never been wrong. Like, she's never happy for anybody. She thinks everybody owes her something. Sheena, you treated Sheena like shit. So why are you not going to trust Sheena? Like, just because you don't have a heart, Katie, like, Katie's got no heart whatsoever.
Not at all.
And, talking to Schwartz, and, how about him coming over? This is her talking to Ariana. Oh, trying to talk us into going to Lake Tahoe. Good, don't go. Nobody wants you there. Nobody wants you two wet rags to go. Sorry, Ariana. I love you, but you're also a little bitter Betty, and nobody wants to hear it. They've got enough on their plate. They got Lisa in her ear saying, forgive them, forgive them. We don't need Ariana. And the other ear going, please don't, please don't, please don't. It's not fair.
Yeah, no.
What do you
see what you mean.
You don't
do what?
Do you think he should be forgiven right now?
I don't think so.
No, time, right?
They need to have a little bit of time. Once again, they need to have a little bit of time before they do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'd rather eat a leather jacket or a denim jacket than go to Lake Tahoe. Okay, go ahead. Go eat a leather jacket. Or I don't know. What are you? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Katie, go away. Like, go away. You're a drag. I can't deal with her anymore.
I agree with you 110%, Krista.
I love Holly's energy. I don't want them to, like, stifle her energy. Like, don't stifle her because, like, she's fun and, like, flighty and, oh, thank you. And flighty. Yeah. And I feel like Katie's like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, she's like she'll be on our cast trip. She'll be like the one going, I don't want to go upstairs. Like, she's want to complain about everything.
Do they have a cast trip for this show too?
Yeah. Let's see what they did last year. They had Sheena's thing. They're going to Tahoe.
Maybe that's when they're going to the beach.
Or Lake Tahoe, yeah. Lake Tahoe, but like they're not going, so.
Oh, they're not going to the.
Like, I don't think like they're going anywhere. I don't know.
They're not going to the. Why wouldn't they?
Anywhere off the island.
Why wouldn't they go anyway?
Because it's Tom and Tom's going.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, it's like you live with him. So what do you like? Stay at a different hotel. It'll be even better than living with him. We'll see him even less. That's the thing. You don't have to like hang out with him to go to Lake Tahoe.
Don't you think they wouldn't? Wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you get a hotel then and go anyway?
They even offered to get them like nicer hotels, like just for them to go and be able to be there and not have to see Tom. I'm like, God, annoying. Like,
and they're saying, why can't, if they're divorced why are they still living in the same house?
Yeah. I mean, at first I was like, oh, it's not financially normal. It doesn't work for her to have two places to live. It's not fun. But she wasn't paying her bills anyway. So, whatever. But she moved out now. But I mean, like, she could even bring her new boyfriend. Like, whatever. I'm kind of glad they didn't go. Well, we haven't even seen this.
I just didn't. I thought maybe they would go, but I guess they're not going.
Like, they're invited, but they're like, we have too much to do for the sandwich shop. Okay, great, good. I wanted to open for them. Katie needs a purpose at this point to be on the show. Like, I feel like she doesn't have a purpose now, except to be and block Sandoval and Shorts from having friends.
I do too.
It's crazy. So anyway, then they have, so what do we have? What's next? Okay. So when they go to Lisa's and they meet Donut, I'm like, I want a donut. Not that I don't love my little Snoopies right here. Come here, Snoopy. But they meet Donut, and that's Lisa's new little doggy, and I thought it was so cute. But Sheena
That
and
was true.
Lala,
I see, man. Yeah, but
like,
but
mhm.
but I think Lisa overstepped. But when
Definitely.
I think she overstepped when she told them to, I can't remember the names now, but she told her that
Sheena and Lala.
Sheena and Lala. I think she I think she overstepped, but she said, "You guys need to work it out. Or you guys need to do this." I'm sorry, but she's one dealing with it. You're not.
Right.
So let her do it on her time.
And how about this? What somebody said earlier? How about you forgive Kyle,
Hi,
Lisa?
Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah.
Like,
What? It's just like, why can't you why can't you do it if you want to want them to forgive him? But everybody else has got to be on the same page at the same time. That's not.
Kyle called her a liar or something like that, and then that was it. She was done with Kyle. So, I
Yeah.
mean, think about it. She has been done with people for way less, and talked to people that have done way worse. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's like she really is looking at. I think she's looking at this for money. The thing is,
Yeah.
she knows because they want the money that they're going to talk to him. Okay, even if they have to fake it. So I don't feel like using his mental health and saying I'm worried about him, even though it was only at one point that he was saying this, is fair.
Yeah. I know.
Because I feel
It's
like,
just not. It's overstepping. You know,
yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot of because everybody has a certain time frame. Stuff like when that happens, you just can't force it. You got to get ready when you guys are ready to do
exactly.
it. But if she's not ready, then why are you forcing her to do?
And Lisa's like, oh, but yous are doing swimmingly. Okay. Does that really make up for the hurt that he's caused these people? Because they're doing
Not
so
really.
simple? Like, would you like him to do shitty? Is that going to make a difference? Like, if they weren't doing
I
well,
see what you mean. I see
would
what
you
you
be telling
mean.
them the same thing? Because how do you know they're doing swimmingly? Like, the
Yeah.
podcast they've had has always been there. They still have the podcast. They're making merch, money off of merch. That's always been there. I mean, come on. It's like mental health they're dealing with, like because of Scandal or said Scandal or whatever.
Yeah.
Lala's now dealing with her stuff, but she's got the ability to forgive Schwartz. So, I
Mhm.
understand like I understand everybody's point. Is basically my whole thing. I understand Tom's point. I understand all their points. I'm a little upset with Tom at this point because I wasn't going to
So
watch
am
the
I.
video or
So
read this
am I.
interview, but he's just not progressing, and I feel like I don't know
Yeah.
if somebody's not advising him or he's on something that's not letting him come down completely down to reality.
Yeah.
Because listen, I
I'm
understand
starting.
what
I'm starting to wonder the same thing, Krista.
yeah,
I
like
really am.
whatever he's trying to insinuate, I understand this, but that's not how the world's taking what you've said today, sir, on the New York Times.
Nope.
Nobody's
No.
like, who the fuck is letting that stay in there and let that like somebody's not looking out for him. That should have literally been striked. He should have been. Look, you're not ready to talk. You obviously can't. Like these people aren't your friend either. The New York Post. So it's like they're going to leave that in there. And it's like, who's this 23-year-old sitting next to him? Like this is why I didn't want to watch this
Yeah.
thing.
I just
He might not even listen anyway. If they did tell him to
it
stay,
makes it makes me want to cringe. It
it's
really does. It makes me.
worrisome.
Why doesn't why does especially Lisa? Why does she think everybody should just forget about it? It don't work that way.
I if and again, yeah, if she's so worried about his mental health that then why are you not just taking him away and stop forcing people in his life and just saying, let's stop filming. I'm extremely worried about Tom Sandoval's mental health. This is not cool. things aren't going, he's still not, back to reality. Like, let's just not film right now, because it's just making it like, did you see, like, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know if Lala's thinking F you, if Sheena's thinking, Lisa, you're right. They're just crying. And it's like listening to Lisa, right? And then, the fact that she's like, he just called me a narcissist last night. Hey, Regina, did you see her? He just called me
Hi,
a narcissist.
Regina.
It's like, I wish these people would look up the definition of narcissist, because I feel like I was getting narcissist and gaslighting confused or whatever. He might be a narcissist in the fact that he likes himself, he loves himself, but he does have empathy. It might not be, it's his, whatever, he has empathy. He's just not right now. He's angry at the wrong people and the wrong things. And I feel like allegedly, he's traded alcohol in for something else, and it's not anything illegal. It's something he's
I have to agree with that one. Mm-hmm.
His crazy eyes.
He doesn't look. He's definitely not
he's
back to normal yet.
Mom reality. Like, I need I need Sandoval back. Okay. Like, where is Sandoval? Where did you go? Sure. Like, what did you do with my friend Tom? Like, can you bring my Sandoval back? Because the person I was obsessed with 13 years, 13 seasons, 50% of the reason why I hate Jax, he's gone. That person is gone. That Tom that I thought was who he was is not there, and he's not ready to. I don't know. I feel like I need to, every time I ask him a question in his Patreon, I feel like the answer is not what I want. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to retract my question, please, and I come back to you later when you've thought about the question. You didn't even think about what you're asking. What I'm asking you, I ask him every single week. Are you still mad at Ariana, and why? And can we get past this? And how about we get mad at it? And he just doubles down. He'll answer those questions and he'll say, well, you shall see what she does to me off camera. Tom, I'm tired of hearing it. Let me guess. She's this big monster off camera. I doubt it.
I don't think she is. That's just my opinion on that.
And you're right. Lisa's overstepping. Like,
she is overstepping.
Tom. Yeah. Okay. How about you worry about Ariana's mental health when she watches this back, Lisa? And she realizes that this whole season is going to be about getting on, basically praising him and forgiving him and making her look like she's a bitter Betty, and she doesn't, the only person that doesn't owe him anything is Ariana. Ariana can she can do whatever she wants, but like the rest of them, it's like they can have a show and not have them hang out. We have Billy Lee, we have Joe, like we got people for these people to hang out with. Nobody seems to have a problem with Lake Tahoe except for the wet blanket and Lala. I mean, and Katie and Ariana. But and Sheena, I miss who he is to me. And like, I just hear that. Or like, I miss who he is to me. To me. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, okay.
Can I do something? Can I say something right quick before we continue? I want to shout out to Regina, just ready to talk to. She lifted me up last night with the video she done last night. So I just shout out to that. So, Regina, keep it up. Well, all the guys want to do anything for you guys over there. You guys are part of my team. Everybody on the Jews Radio Talk, do anything for you guys. So thank you for lifting me up last night with the video.
That's amazing. I know. It's so like it's awesome. And like I said, we have Dustin on 90 Day Fiancés and also on the Juice Radio Talk Show, where me and Dustin now, I'm stealing him for another day, Regina. I have to steal Dustin for Friday evenings now. Don't be mad about it. Okay? Just for an hour or two, we're going to talk single life 90 days. I swear I'm not trying to steal your friend. I'm not trying to take over. We're gonna do that, and then Love After Lockup. So I got him for a good couple of months, okay?
Yeah.
And we have Vanderpump that we're doing now, but yeah. And then Monday, Dustin is enough this year. Are you sure?
Yeah, we're sure. Yeah, we're sure.
I might be the one to be like, I'm tired, but and then my eye hurts. Okay, But anyway, so let's think. Okay, I also feel like with Schwartz and Sandoval, they are such good friends, and the only thing that anybody should be upset about is the fact that Tom Sandoval put Tom Schwartz in a horrible position last year by making him
Yeah.
aware of this awful thing that
Hmm.
he's doing. And
I
then,
have to agree with that one.
yeah, no, it's like Erin and you, right? See, we're all friends, and then Erin does this horrible thing, and then she tells
Yeah.
you about it, and it's wants you to not say anything why she does that. There's awful things going on, and you have to hold it in. But like because you're a good person, you're like, what do I do? But I'm not going to tell my best friend Erin this awful thing
Yeah.
she's doing. It's like you don't want to know. Like I don't want to know if you guys are doing awful things. Just don't tell me because I'm not. You're not going to be on no perjury charge or anything like that later on down the line.
No. No.
That's what I mean. Like, wouldn't you be upset with your friend if she made you aware of something horrible she was doing and laid that on your conscience, where you know you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, right?
Yes, I would be upset. I would be upset. That's for sure.
And like,
It's just like, yeah. I would be upset
and then Schwartz didn't even
if I went
complain.
out. Yeah, I would be upset. That's
He
for
should
sure.
have been out there complaining last year. And we didn't even know that his dad was sick. We didn't know his brother was sick. We didn't know that he was sending all his money back to his family. And here he is with
Yeah.
Sandoval's horse shit, having to
Yeah.
like deal with it. And now he's getting shit for that. Like,
Hmm.
I feel like I hope everybody's forgiven for Schwartzy. I don't care what you say. You can call him because he co-signed it. He didn't have a choice. He was put in a position and he played his part of a best
he
friend.
he was put in a rock in a hard place, and I wouldn't want to be put.
Yes.
No.
Yep. And what do you want him to do? Not going to rat his best friend out. He's got his own problems. I'd be like, I would have to be telling Sandoval to, and then he said Sandoval dipped out on him and disappeared. So it's not like, he sat around and if he hung out with him, like, what do you want him to do with his friend?
Yeah.
Signing it.
That's something. That's something, ain't it? It's really something.
Right. And guess what? It was going to happen with or without Schwartz's permission.
That's for sure. I agree with that one.
So either beat him.
It's going to happen anyways.
Right. If you can't beat
why
him, it's like
might have had it anyways.
you can't beat him, you join him. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, what'd you expect the poor guy to do?
Yeah, I say with you. I'm right here with you.
And you know what? That guy Gary, that single. I'm sorry, that guy Gary, the other partner. This is what I say: fuck off, motherfucker. Giving you the finger. You're a piece of shit. He said some really nasty things in this comment. I've seen him say a lot of nasty things the last 2 days. You're his partner. Shut your mouth. You need to get punched in the face. He can come in his restaurant, Schwartz and Sandy's. They're not selling it. He's out there saying that they're selling his piece off and stuff. This guy is a piece of crap. I don't care how successful you were in your other restaurants, Gary. But listen, like, I don't know who you think you are. Schwartz and Sandy's, they are the name of the everything. They are everything. We don't know you. Nobody knows you.
Yep.
So go ahead. Bye-bye. Like, Tom belong to be there, and you deserve that.
They can leave.
You're not Gary Gray. I called him Gary.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What did Regina say? I'm trying to figure out what she said here.
Dustin is enough to share. And he's great on both platforms. I'm like, I know. Look at all your accolades. No, I mean, like, you are, like, we're all, I feel like I don't know, like, it sounds like a lot of shows to do, but like, a lot of hours to do, but like, I feel like when I'm not doing this, I'm thinking about, what's my friend, what are you guys doing? Like,
yeah.
What's everybody doing?
The way I look at it, is I'm helping grow your channel, and I'm also helping grow Regina's channel. So we're all a team. So
I love
we all share. We're all a big team. Just like, say, if Jonathan, maybe in the future, Jonathan and I will have our own show maybe in the future. So I'll be helping him too. You just never know.
I know.
You just never know what the time and the place, and things are really taking off for me and taking off for you and taking off for Regina. So maybe in the future, you just never know.
We were talking about that earlier. We're like, wow, we're like, where do we meet? I'm like, I think Dustin. I was like, no, Dustin was on Adam's channel. Like, Dustin's from Adam. Like, we all met kind of through Regina, but I'm like, Dustin was like on Adam's channel and stuff before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like, I call Erin our force multiplier, but like, because she's like connects all of us, but like, I feel like we were just all meant to be
together. Be together, yeah.
Because it happened at like, and I'm telling you, like you say it all the time, like it sometimes these days, like I'll go on and Regina will have a service on or something, and I feel like it was for me that day. Like whatever it's always like works out like that.
Yeah. Well, Regina has a live tonight.
Oh, that's right. This is the one we're always late to. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Dustin, you got to be more quiet when you sneak into church because we're always late and you want to come in all loud. Hey, hi. I'm like, Dustin, quiet. You, please. He's like, hey, guys. I'm like, Dustin, you just made it. Or quiet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, we're late. Shh. Quietly enter the chat, please. Hey, guys. I'm like, Dustin. Yeah, here we are. We're late up here. What's all us? We're late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Well, let's get, yeah, we might as well get moving because we're going to be late for this one. Well, Erin, we'll just tell you now we're going to be late for this one.
Yeah.
But, so anyway, the fact that, so Lisa closes her pump restaurant, which is good if she can't, if the rent's going up, but she said she wanted to retire soon because Ken's getting older, but they're opening 3 other restaurants.
Well, how are they going to retire soon? They ain't going to be able to retire.
No.
They open up 3.
They opened Wolf, Paris, Vanderpump Paris. That's 2.
Yeah, Vanderpump Rules, yeah.
And then a Lake Tahoe one. Oh,
yeah.
that's
1. Yeah.
Look, I feel like Lake Tahoe and like Nevada, I might want to. I mean, I would rather be more out there. If NW was here, she could tell us it was what the difference is. I feel like it's prettier in Lake Tahoe and less. It's obviously less Hollyweird, but I just feel like maybe she wanted to be more out in like the more quieter, settings, or I don't know.
I feel like never know.
It's just very busy, but I don't know. They're amazing. Her and I think Lisa and Ken are just so successful that like really they didn't really have to open up anything else. I gotta shut this off. My eyes killing me.
Yeah.
Like this is the 50th restaurant. Now I think they're at number 30, like 9 or something. Yeah, it's awesome.
I think they're getting they're building like a big empire, like they have like Scribble, but they're gonna have to figure out something because they ain't gonna be able to go on like this for all their lives. So they're gonna have to figure out who's gonna take this all over when we can't do this anymore.
I feel like maybe if they try to do this Valley Clowns show, maybe they can transfer over to that and we can get, I don't know what's up with Jackson Brittany. I feel like they need to go out, get away from here because they're trying to do
That'll be interesting.
They're broken up now. Yeah, how convenient. Right before the show, you're broken up, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
That'll be an interesting show to cover.
You know what? And if they have to go over to that show, I'm all for it. Like I love Allie and James. Like Allie and James, no matter what's happening, like they're doing their best they can. Like I love them together. I feel like their pool party was awesome. I miss jumping off my roof onto my pool. I want to do that. And,
when does that show begin?
When does that show begin?
Valley.
Valley.
I
Valley.
think it's going to go on as soon as Vanderpump's over. It might move right into it. I have to take my eyelash.
So that'll be our new show to cover. Yeah.
Watch this. Watch me take my eyelash off. Watch. Ooh. Wait, let me pull it off. There you go. My eyelash.
Does that hurt when you pull it out like
that? Oh my god, that feels so good. Oh my god, it was hurting my eyes so bad. It's totally watery. No, but look, it's weird. I took all my makeup off with it because my eyes been watering. Look, remember how bad my eye was watering? It watered so bad on my makeup. Oh, I'm gonna have to I feel like I need to put an eye patch on. And I have it on anyway. But I feel like okay, so I'm happy about Schwartz and him and having his his plant thing and him bringing them plants. I just think that Joe's crazy, and so oh my god, is my eye shutting? I think that Joe's crazy, and I feel like Billy Lee is psychotic as also, and is like obsessed with Sandoval.
Yeah.
And was looking at him like he was a piece of meat in that bath. What do you think?
Yeah, I thought that she looked like it. She was looking at him kind of weird. Kind of
Crazy.
thought that kind of disrespectful to look like him like that.
Yeah.
Because that's his life and his he's gonna do what he wants. He's a grown adult for crying out loud, and I felt like that kind of disrespectful to look at him like that.
Yeah. And just be sitting there with your boobs hanging out while he's in his bathtub. It's so weird. Isn't she weird?
Yeah,
She
it's
is
weird.
I gotta shut my thing with my eyes peeling. She's so weird. Like, I don't think that she's good for the show. She's not good for Tom. I think she's living
Yeah.
there.
I don't think so either. She's not good for the show.
No.
Yeah.
Look, he's got a girlfriend, and whatever he's doing, he's got a guilt. He's not well.
What did
Okay.
you think about? Oh yeah, what did you think about Tom Sandoval getting in that hot or cold water and standing in there?
Sticking your head in that was nuts. That was nuts.
No, I don't like that at all. I didn't.
Can you imagine?
I could. I don't like. I don't. I wouldn't want to stick my head in that cold water like that.
No.
Not your whole body.
And what does that even do? They say it's like part of it helps your muscles to get into the cold and then out of the. I don't know. You're not. I'm sorry. I don't do those polar bear plunges. I don't do cold water. I just don't.
I don't like cold. I mean, I don't like cold water.
Could you imagine? I don't know.
I wouldn't want to put my whole body in cold water for a very long time.
I mean, I'll jump off a roof into a pool. That looks fun. Like, I'm so excited for James and Allie.
Yeah, I am too. But I just thought maybe that's kind of weird for him to jump in that whole water like that.
I know. And then it's like, he just did it out of the blue. He's like, watch this. I'm like, okay. Well, all right. I would have been, I'm like, are you drowning yourself? Huh? What do you, I'm confused. Are you okay? Like, what was that for? You just stuck your head under the water? I would have thought he was trying to drown himself or something. He just did it. But I don't know. And then, look, I don't know if Schwartz's girlfriend is Joe, that he's got a girlfriend. He said it on Watching Up Live. I think she's crackhead.
I think she is too.
Yeah.
I really do.
Whatever I think they say that about her. I'm just saying allegedly. I don't think he said that he was using her, and he misled her. I don't know. I want to know who his girlfriend is though. Schwartz. I like Schwartz.
I do
like
too.
Flashed Katie. Did you guys see that part?
I think do what?
He jumped into the pool and he splashed the shit out of Katie.
I seen that part. That was funny.
It was hilarious.
I seen that part. Yeah, I was laughing on that one.
It's crazy. And then I'm not gonna I like how they're all sober curious or whatever, but I feel Lala has no right to as a sober person to go and question why somebody's sober and what was their rock bottom on camera in front of people with his girlfriend. And sometimes Allie, like I said, is smart enough to say you need to talk to James about what his rock bottom was. And again, bitch, we know what you're trying to get at, and you're supposed to be his friend, and you're going to try to make him talk about domestic violence. And that's what she's getting at. She's trying to see if they're going to talk about what happened. And it's like, even if I don't, whatever happened,
I don't think that if they say anything about what happened, Krista, I think they're gonna wait until the reunion to say anything about that. Well, but I don't think they're going to say anything why they're having this current season. Like I said,
I agree.
I think they're gonna wait until the reunion to say anything about that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just happy that like Sandoval, I mean that Schwartz doesn't have to carry the secret around as for Sandoval, and then people are realizing that he's not Tom Sandoval, and he doesn't
Yeah.
his friend either.
Mhm.
Like, regardless, Tom's done a lot of good things in his life. He made a mistake last year.
Yeah.
But
But we all make mistakes. In my opinion, we all make mistakes and we all learn from them. So,
and if he's not ready to speak on interviews, he needs to stop talking
yeah.
because
But he's
what
the
he's
one that
say
he's the
is
one that's
not right.
he's the one that's doing all these interviews.
I know.
So, in my opinion, he's putting himself in a
Yep.
uh, worse situation than already in. So he
Yep.
needs to sit back for a little bit.
Yep.
That's just how I feel about that.
Yep.
Uh,
Especially like when he seems still too very like emotionally like he's just not at all. Even Ariana's not talking angry like he is. Like he's the most angry one out of all of them still. I'm like, I know what you're trying to get at. I know it was over the top, people. It was over the top. Just be glad that many people are paying attention to you at this point. You had half
yeah.
the world, talking about you, and now you want to make it worse by saying stupid shit on interviews. And you got
Yeah.
Jesse crying, Kyle Chan crying. But on a good note, James and Allie have their pool party, and he gets to
Yeah.
buy a barbecue, which made me really happy.
Mhm.
I like the
Well, I
James.
just thought,
Oh God, my eyes killing me.
I just thought that was kind of shocking to see all of that in this episode. But
Yeah.
it's they need to get some help, and that's all. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna say to that part.
Um, I think I'm telling you right now, something's in my eye. Something's hurting me really. Like I don't know how much I can do. I don't know how much longer I can stay on. I'm literally something I think got into my eye and I didn't realize it because now I
Yeah.
feel like I can't keep it open. But
Hmm.
and it's really hurting me right now. But so I'm trying right now. But I don't know if Lala's going through a midlife crisis. I just feel like I don't know if it's a midlife crisis. I think that oh god, this really hurts. I think that she needs her job. They all need their job, even though they make money doing the other stuff. But I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
she's taking a step back and looking at her life. I don't know. I don't know what she's going through. I really don't feel like maybe anything. I just feel like she's on the show. She's doing her best to stay like neutral or not or what. But she doesn't trust anybody. You're right, and she said she's fine having another sperm donor for her to have another. Like she's like, I don't want to give her any more horse crap. Like, look what happened with the first one. I'll give him a sibling. I'll give Ocean a sibling. But
Hmm.
I feel like
Yeah.
and yeah, I would say more, but I'm suffering here. Oh, my eyes really hurting, Dustin.
Yeah. But hopefully you can get it out of there
I
sometime.
know. I don't
Somehow.
know. I remember I was putting something. I put eye drops in. Well,
Yeah.
then I just took off my eyelash. But I don't know. Something's not right.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like people are really angry about this whole thing with him, Tom, and what he was saying. It's like I get it, but like
Yeah.
he
Well,
just
and kind
he needs to get
and,
off. Stop
and
interviewing. Hmm.
I'm just I'm at my breaking point with him. I hope he realizes that he needs to take a leap of absence.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about that. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna cut this one short, Dustin. I can't see straight. It's really bad.
That's okay. I just
Oh,
want you to get the
I know. We
right.
had 40 minutes, but we talked longer than
Yeah.
that because we were talking before this. I know, Aaron,
Yeah.
it just really hurts. Like I can't keep my eye open, and I feel like something's in it, and I didn't realize it until just now.
Mm-hmm.
Until
Yeah.
I took it. Oh, it hurts. I don't know, or scratched my cornea. I don't know. Oh my god. But But I'll try if I can. I don't know. I gotta go take care of my eye. But if I don't see you over on the juice, thank you for doing this. And we have to get started. I can't even speak. I'm sorry. I'm in pain. Sorry. I know it was fun. I'm sorry. And I tried to. I didn't think it was as bad. I really thought that my eye was okay.
Yeah.
But we'll be back on. We're gonna be back on Friday night, me and Dustin, to talk single life, or what are we talking about? Lover? No, single life, right?
Yeah, single life, 90 days single life.
Did we decide Friday night, or we'll talk about it before then, or what do you think?
Oh, we could do Friday night. We can do Friday night.
6 p.m.
Yeah, we could do 6 p.m.
or 5
yeah.
p.m. your time.
Yeah, 5 p.m. We could do 5 p.m. I think I'll be back between now and then. So
Yeah.
we'll be back. I'll be back for plenty of time. So
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, to go to the Juice Talk Radio. I have Erin link it in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. This is the same I had issues with before, and I always fuck it up with the goddamn eyelash shit. But when I just ripped my eyelash off, I feel like something either scratched my eyeball or got into it, because you see I can't keep it open. But Dustin,
I hope you get feeling better.
Thank you. Please pray for my eyeball, please.
I will.
You know, like, this is not crazy. Poor Krista.
And I'll contact you in case something happens on Friday.
Yeah.
I'll contact you, and hopefully, usually I can get back pretty early. So
okay, yeah. Let me know if you don't get back in time. But we can always make it for even like an hour later if we have to. And yeah, smash the buttons, guys. I apologize. My eye's falling out. I didn't just drink
Hey, Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Oh, Mimir, I'm sorry. My eyeball's hurting really bad. Look at my eye. Look. Look. It's like closing on me. Oh my God, this is so bad, Dustin. I have one eye. Look, I look like One Eye Willie. Like One Eye Willie.
I feel bad. I feel bad for you.
Look, it looks so funny. I look like Heather. I look like Black Eye Gate. Oh no. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was her. She got something in her eye. That's what it was. She's a liar. Liar pants. She's like, we have the same eyeball. It was all of eyelashes. She didn't get punched by Jen Shaw. She got an eyelash in it. Okay. All right. Go over to the juice. I know it's my eye again. I know. All right. I love you guys. Dustin, I will see you over there. If not, I will talk to you before Friday. I'm gonna go take care of this.
Get feeling better. Bye bye.